pulling out a gun
man.
and shooting at an old
Rocky.
friend known as ASAP
Rocky,
Rally.
that don't look good for
During
you,
an
man.
argument back in
I'm not, again, he's innocent until proven guilty. And if he's guilty, he's guilty. But at the same time, I hope, I'm just saying I hope this man is smart enough to realize it's not a good idea for me being a big celebrity, as big as I am, to go out in broad daylight and just shoot a nigga randomly, bro. I hope he's smart enough to know that. I hope he's smart enough to know that. He threw away the rest of his life. Bro, nigga, you have Rihanna as your wife. As your wife, nigga. You got 2 kids with her. And you just fucked it up because you want to shoot with your friend over a dumbass argument, bro. Why could it be me, bro? He didn't deserve Rihanna, bro. I knew that nigga didn't deserve Rihanna, bro. YouTube. Blackyspeakz. Another video. This might end ASAP Rocky's career. If you haven't been caught up, he's on trial right now for his allegedly shooting at ASAP. Was it Bari? I think. Allegedly again. I said allegedly like 10 times because it's a legend, and anybody we don't know for real yet, man. And apparently it was like a video or something like that. Allegedly it's like a video or something, and there's like evidence of allegedly ASAP Rocky shooting at ASAP Bari over a dispute or something like that. And he was offered like I think a couple months in jail, like 3 years probation, something like that. But he said hell no, fuck that. He said we good, man. We beating this. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing on that video, man. Or you were saying in self-defense. He said something like that. And he's facing like 50 years or something like that if he's convicted and he's guilty. So let's pray that he's good and he's not actually shooting at somebody and he's innocent until proven guilty. But before we get to this video, though, make sure you leave it a like. Comment down below what you think about the situation and what else you want me to react to, what else you want me to play, what else you want to listen to, don't matter. And subscribe. On the way to 200 subs mean a lot to me. We're almost 50% there. Almost. I mean, it'll mean a lot to me, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Let's go.
ASAP Rocky case could literally be the end of his career. I want to talk a little bit about the situation ASAP Rocky currently has found himself in. This is a case I actually covered 2 years ago, but there's not only been a lot of updates to the story since then, but there's currently a trial that's ongoing as we speak.
So you see ASAP, also known as Rakeem Mayers, arriving at court as day 1 of the trial got started. Prosecutors accuse ASAP Rocky of pulling out a gun and shooting at an old friend known as ASAP Rally.
Oh, no, it was ASAP Rally. I don't know why I said Bari. My fault.
As day 1 of the trial got started.
See, that's why you can't get your information from me, bro. Because I got ADHD. I don't got good memory for this type of shit, man. I'm sorry.
Accuse ASAP Rocky of pulling out.
How can you even see that?
Out a gun and shooting at an old friend known as ASAP Rally. During pulling out a gun, trial got started. Prosecutors accuse ASAP Rocky of pulling out a gun and shooting at an old friend known as ASAP Rally.
That don't look good for you, man.
During an argument back in 2021.
Now let's take a look at this entire story, okay? This shooting in question that ASAP Rocky is currently in trial for. So let's take a look at what happened. Let's look at the story itself, Rocky's response, the trial, and allow me to give you a breakdown of what you need to know. So first of all, I think most people are familiar with ASAP Rocky, a rapper, songwriter, producer, a prolific artist in hip-hop who has the respect of many. Back in April 2022, ASAP Rocky was arrested upon arriving to Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, in connection with a shooting that happened that previous year in November. Rocky was at the time arriving on a private plane from Barbados, where he had been on a vacation with his then girlfriend, Rihanna, who we all of course know. According to multiple
you said Dan, or they're not together no more? Dang, that's unfortunate.
Sources at the scene, Rihanna was actually with Rocky when he was arrested, and a search warrant was then executed at his Los Angeles residence. Rocky was booked into jail at 12:42 p.m. that day, and his bail was set to $550,000. He was then released less than 3 hours later after posting bond. And this is when we get into the actual story. It was reported that ASAP Rocky, a real name Rakim Myers, was the suspect in a shooting that took place on November 6, 2021, near Vista Del Mar and Selma Avenue in Los Angeles. The incident occurred at 10:20 p.m. on that day, marking a pivotal moment in a long history of friendship that would take a dark turn. The victim, Terrell Efron, also recognized as ASAP Relly, and the defendant, Rakim Myers, had known each other for around 14 to 15 years.
Wow. What was the argument about to make him allegedly shoot at a friend for that long? What could the argument be about? If y'all know, let me down below in the comments, because I don't know.
Closed bond, tension had been brewing for some time as a series of disagreements had begun to strain their relationship. On that Saturday evening, Efron and Rocky himself spoke over FaceTime and made plans to meet near the W Hotel in Hollywood Boulevard. Efron, walking southbound on Argyle Avenue, eventually encountered Rocky near the entrance to a parking garage. That encounter, captured partially on a nearby security camera, would become the starting point of the unfolding chaos. Now, the video footage revealed Rocky wearing a black hooded sweatshirt decorated with rhinestones, accompanied by two other individuals whom Efron was familiar with. One of them was a guy named Ills, and the other guy was Jamel Phillips, aka 12E. What's
12E? Okay. What I was about to say, I'm not, again, he's innocent until proven guilty, and if he's guilty, he's guilty. But at the same time, I hope this man is smart enough to realize it's not a good idea for me, being a big celebrity, as big as I am, to go out in broad daylight and just shoot a nigga randomly, bro. I hope he's smart enough to know that. And that's what I think he is. Now, I could be wrong, and he just really did some dumb shit like this, because there's no way you got this mad and can control your emotions. You can control your emotions that much to shoot at one of your close friends over an argument in broad daylight. Like, come on, gang.
Started as a simple meeting, soon turned confrontational. According to reports, Rocky walked towards Efron and said, "What's up?" And if you're from New York, you already know that one.
Oh, yeah, you know, GG. Them New York niggas, man, they be about it, man. Where's my mother, yo? Where's my mother? Nah, I sound too proper. I'm sorry, gang.
When someone says, "What's up?" it's not just a greeting, it's a signal that means shit's about to get real. Now, things escalated quickly, and Rocky, who was a big man, ended up storming towards Terrell and grabbed him by the collar of his sweatshirt. Before ASAP Relly could react, Rocky shoved him backwards, and one of the people present, Mr. Ulanger, who saw what was happening, tried to step in, telling Rocky to stop and separating them as best as he could. But
he had a semi-automatic handgun? No way, man. No. Hell no. I don't think so. Again, I could be wrong, gang. I could be wrong. There's a big chance I'm wrong, but I just don't see it. I don't think he do. I'll put out a black semi-automatic handgun, bro. Nah. He had that switch? Nah, gang. Hell, ain't no way he point out a switch in broad daylight trying to turn niggas Swiss cheese, bro. No way.
But Rocky wasn't done, okay? No way. He pulled a black semi-automatic handgun. But Rocky wasn't done, okay? He pulled a
He pulled a black boy. That's what he pulled. A black boy.
Black semi-automatic handgun from his waistband and aimed it straight at Efron. With anger in his voice, Rocky threatened, "I'll kill you right now," while pressing the gun hard into ASAP Relly. It was a moment of pure tension, but Mr. Ulanger managed to separate them before things got worse. After the confrontation, Rocky put the gun back in his waistband and walked away, heading south on Argyle Avenue towards Selma Avenue. Wow. As he walked off, Efron noticed ASAP 12 holding a pocket knife, but 12 wasn't staying. He took off, following Rocky down the street. Now, ASAP Relly, the victim in question, was dumb enough to want some more smoke, and boy wasn't backing down, and boy was that a mistake. So he decided to walk behind Rocky as Rocky was walking away. Obviously, he was still upset and wanted to address the issue he had with Rocky, hoping to resolve some of the tension between them. A few seconds later, Rocky and them walked south on Argyle Avenue. They turned left onto Selma Avenue, heading east until they came close to an intersection nearby. Rocky, who was ahead of the group, waited for the others to catch up, and as soon as they arrived, bam! Rocky turned around and fired shots at ASAP Relly, who was approximately 16 feet away from him. Relly immediately felt the heat on his hands, okay, like something had hit him, and it wasn't long before he realized he'd been hit. 3 of his left hand knuckles had been grazed by the bullet. Now, the tension at this moment was high, and ASAP Relly was apparently scared shitless.
Bro, Rocky, this nigga is nigga's idiot, bro. This nigga actually idiot. Oh my god, he's actually idiot, bro. He's actually idiot. He's actually idiot. No way, no way, no way. He's actually idiot. And then he turned down to probation, bro. The 3 years probation. Nah, gang. This lawyer better be fucking Saul Goodman, bro. Hell no, bro. I think they're probably gonna go with the self-defense route since Relly pulled back up on him. I believe that's what you just said, right?
By the bullet. Now the tension at this moment, he'd been felt the heat on his hand. The ASAP was the
defendant was first person to arrive at the corner of Selma Avenue and Vista de Mar Ave. After others arrived, the defendant turned around and fired a gunshot at the victim from a distance of approximately 16 feet.
Catch up, and as soon as they are 15 feet away from him, Relly immediately felt the heat on his hands, okay, like something had hit him, and it wasn't long before he realized he'd been hit. 3 of his left hand knuckles had been grazed by the bullet. Now the tension at this moment was high, and ASAP Relly was apparently scared shitless. Okay, I would too if Rocky was like shooting at me and shit, allegedly, right? So he then quickly moved behind one of the people who Rocky was with and used him as a shield between himself and Rocky. Now Rocky said, "I want some mo," okay? In other words, he wasn't done.
No
he kind of
way.
moved back and forth trying to find an opening to fire, allegedly, and at the same time Rocky was also trying to close the gap between them, and he did all this while trying to get closer to ASAP Relly. Now Rocky then fired off some
Mo shots.
He fired off more, bro. Oh no, he might be cooked. Yeah, Rocky. Yeah, he might be cooked. Yeah, that nigga cooked, bro. Hell no, he's cooked. He's cooked. You can't get out of
Mo
this.
shots.
Mo shots, but none of these hit ASAP Relly. Lucky for him.
Thank you.
Now, after the shooting,
So
ASAP
glad
Rocky
you didn't.
decided to run from the scene like Usain Bolt and took off north on Vista Del Mar with
Yeah, he's finna get charged with attempted murder, bro. Yeah, he's
ASAP
cooked.
12
He's
right
cooked.
behind his tail. And this was all caught on surveillance. The footage that the police
Had on
had
4K,
backed up
bro.
ASAP Relly's story, showing how he moved behind one of the 2 people present with Rocky to avoid getting shot by Rocky. And then the cameras on Vista Del Mar Avenue even picked up the sound of 2 gunshots, confirming the chaos of the moment. In the videos, you can clearly see Rocky, ASAP Relly, and the 2 other people he pulled up with, one of them being ASAP 12. All of them were identifiable by their appearance and the clothes that they're wearing. Now, after the shooting, ASAP Relly made his way back to his hotel to regroup from the trauma Rocky had put him through. About 52 minutes later, he returned to the side of the shooting, and there the boy found 2 expended cartridge cases on the ground. Cartridge cases, by the way, are the empty shells left.
Bro, this nigga Rocky is an idiot. Why? Bro, it's not worth it. He just threw away his whole life, his whole career. He threw away the rest of his life. Bro, nigga, you have Rihanna as your wife. As your wife, nigga, you got 2 kids with her, and you just fucked it up because you want to shoot with your friend over a dumbass argument, bro. Why could it be me, bro? He didn't deserve Rihanna, bro. I knew that nigga didn't deserve Rihanna, bro. Alright, bro.
behind after a gunshot is fired, essentially the part that holds the bullet before it's expelled from the gun. So Relly picked them up and handed them to the popo, okay, to the police as evidence. So after everything went
lock that nigga up. Thank you, man. Thank you, Relly. Lock that nigga up, bro. Lock this dumbass nigga up, bro.
down, the evidence in the preliminary hearing made it clear there was enough evidence to believe that Rocky actually did what he's being charged with. Now here's how the law works with the Penal Code Section 245, Subdivision B, which deals with assault using a semi-automatic firearm. To break it down, Rocky used a semi-automatic firearm in a way that could have seriously hurt someone. He did
He gonna kill someone. He had switched.
it on purpose. It wasn't on accident. When he pulled the trigger, he knew that it would probably harm someone.
Yes.
He had the ability to hurt someone with that firearm, and he wasn't acting in self-defense or protecting anyone else. It was just him acting out. All these elements came together, and that's what built the case for the charges against A$AP Rocky. So everything we just talked about is why A$AP Rocky is making headlines right now. Honestly, the story has...
Okay, thank you. Excellent breakdown from Blackyspeakz. Don't want to know. Don't know we go at this stuff. I wonder what his lawyer is gonna take to the stand, bro. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's getting paid the big bucks, so he had to come up with some shit.
Hasn't blown up as much as I expected it to blow up.
I thought it would too.
You know, Rocky's status as a major figure in music, I thought it would get way more attention, being honest with you. Especially considering the fact that, you know,
Me did too. Go back to school, gang. What do you mean me did too?
With
This nigga
one
idiot,
of the biggest
bro. This nigga's an idiot, bro.
of this generation, Rihanna. There's actually some speculation going around that Rihanna might have some influence on how this whole situation plays out.
Brian,
What?
during jury selection, lawyers asked one prospective juror
What?
if she would be able to deliver a guilty verdict if Rihanna, A$AP Rocky's partner, were to show up in court. The woman took a long pause and then eventually answered yes. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I think that's a juror really contemplating what outside factors could affect their decision. I'm hoping that that long pause was just a thoughtful moment that juror had, or that the juror never made it. But it does happen to the fact that oftentimes we as attorneys, prosecutors, and defense attorneys...
You ain't deserve this, bro. You ain't deserve this, bro. You do not deserve this, bro. You just won in life, bro. You just won in life, and you do some dumb shit to fuck it up like this, bro. You don't deserve it, Rocky. On everything, you don't deserve it. On everything, I'm hate watching now. This gonna be another reason to hate watch, bro. Because you don't deserve. You deserve this, bro. You didn't deserve it. See, you had your 3-year trial ran up, bro. Your 3-year trial with Rihanna ran up. It's over now, gang. It's over.
Hope and expect that jurors are focusing on the witness
And your card declined. And your card declined. So this is what happened, bro. This is what happened. Your card declined too.
in the well of the court, and not what happens outside or even the court of public.
Now, the trial is currently ongoing, and Rocky is in a very sticky situation, man.
It's getting sticky. It's getting sticky. It's getting sticky. Got that mop.
You guys didn't know. A$AP Rocky decided to roll the dice and rejected a plea deal.
Yeah, you just saw somebody earlier. He rejected the plea deal, bro. They gave him a plea deal. He said, nah, I'm good, love. He said, nah, I'm good, gang. I'm good, gang.
In this felony assault case. According to sources close to the situation, he said that it would have cost him his livelihood, and that's why he rejected it. By the way, a plea deal is essentially when the defendant, someone who's accused of a crime, agrees to plead guilty to a lesser charge or accept a certain punishment in exchange for a more lenient sentence or avoiding a trial. It's a way to avoid the uncertainty of going to court, but in Rocky's case, he felt the terms were too harsh and chose to fight instead. When you decide to take it to court, that essentially means you're rejecting any offers to settle this case outside of trial.
Bro, yeah, this is a huge risk too. A huge risk, bro.
Instead, you're choosing to face the charges in front of a jury or a judge, putting your fate in their hands and hoping for a better outcome, even though there's obviously a risk of facing the maximum penalty if found guilty, and the risks for Rocky are huge. By the way, did I say that I'm obviously not a lawyer?
Yeah, well, I'm not a lawyer too, even though I did go to college for pre-law for 1 year. I forgot all this, bro. Well, no, I knew this part. This was easy to remember, but like I just didn't care about it no more because do I look like a lawyer, gang? Do I look like I need to be a lawyer? Who do you think want to be a lawyer, man?
Just general knowledge. Now, the plea deal Rocky was offered included 180 days in jail, a guilty
180 days in jail, so like half a year, okay.
Plea to the most serious offense of the 2 felonies, assault with a semi-automatic weapon. On top of that, Rocky would have faced a 7-year suspended sentence, 3 years of probation, and 500 hours of community service. But instead of taking the deal, Rocky decided to fight the charges against him and
I mean, he could have took that. I feel like he could have took that, right?
Take his chances, which that's
nah, he lost all them brands. He's still being rich, still have money. He could have got some brands back from that, though.
Right? With Rocky's career and public image hanging by a thread, the trial has been making waves and grabbing national attention. It's not just about him, though. It's also tied to his high-profile relationship with Rihanna, his partner and the mother of their 2 children.
That's true.
So stakes couldn't be higher for Rocky. The outcome of this trial could have major consequences for his career and life. He could receive up to 24 years in prison.
24 years, bro. Damn.
If he's convicted.
Damn, 24 years, bro. Oh,
But
no,
so
it's cooked,
this
gang.
is some serious shit right here. It's honestly ridiculous that Rocky is in this position, honestly. I don't know
Literally
how
should
the hell
not.
you end up in a situation where you're, firing off shots at people in LA of all places when you're famous.
You're literally a full-on successful celebrity that is rich, famous. You have a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful kids. Your wife is a bro, you know who your wife is, A-list celebrity, one of the biggest celebrities in the world also. You have everything in the world that you can want and ask for, and you still fuck it up and do some dumb shit like this. What is this? What's good? Maidenless monkey? Monkey? I think I said it right. Let me know if I said it right. I'm calling you Maid. What's up, Maid? How you doing, big Maid? But what is this? This is Blackyspeakz. This is Blackyspeakz. Situation of breakdown video of A$AP Rocky's trial that he's on, because he's on trial right now for shooting at A$AP Rally over an argument that made no sense. So yeah, this is what this is. It's a breakdown video, and then we like 3/4 in right now. So he kind of came in towards the later stage. But it's all good, though. You still coming in. That's what matters, though, man. Appreciate you.
This rich, successful,
Stop by, man.
worldwide, like
Or
just a
woman.
global superstar, right? This
Whatever gender you go by, because you know it's 2025. So
so beneath Rocky, because why would you ever put yourself in this?
My fault, I'm
Just a
again.
global superstar, right? This is so beneath Rocky, because
Very
why would you
beneath
ever
him, bro.
put yourself
Makes no
in
sense.
this situation? And honestly, Rocky put himself in a situation. I mean, when you look at the fact that there's an entire case against him with surveillance footage showing him doing exactly what he's being accused of, it's hard to ignore. On top of that, there's a
Crazy,
victim,
bro.
someone who was, supposedly directly impacted by his actions, and the evidence is, stacking up like pancakes, and it's not looking good for ASAP Rocky.
The
Easier
evidence
said
looking
than
crazy,
done,
bro.
though. It seems like this was, in the heat of the moment kind of thing. And obviously, with there being a history between himself and the victim in this case, ASAP Rocky, it makes things so much more complicated, right?
But you still, though, you have so much to lose. You have negative to win in this situation. So why even do something so stupid like that? Why not even think about, oh, well, I'm at this big stature. I have 2 kids. I have a great wife that has amazing brand deals, and she can't be around me if I do something stupid like this. Why not thinking in that mindset? Like, come on, gang. Come on, you got to let the street gangster shit go, bro. This is all we talking about. This is all we talking about. These niggas need to let it go, bro. They don't.
Let's take a look at some of the things that happened, though. I think where Rocky shot himself in the foot is when he was walking away with his homies, and, the guy, ASAP Rocky, the victim, he followed him, and that's when he ended up firing the shots, right? Because at that point, he did have an opportunity to walk away, right? Although Relly followed him, I don't know if they could argue that Relly was an immediate threat to Rocky because he was the one.
That's what I was about to say, too. Oh, yeah, he don't, too.
Right? Now, before Rocky...
That's what I'm saying. They couldn't have said that, too, bro. That's what I'm saying. And he might go a self-defense route. So I feel like there's a chance he might end up beating it, but still, though, man. Dang,
he fired
bro.
off the shots. He didn't only brandish the gun, but he did also point it at him and press the gun into ASAP Rocky, his victim, right? And by the way, as all that was going on, Rocky's homie was trying to get in between them, and he was trying to stop Rocky from, crashing out. So in other words, Rocky had a lot of opportunities to back down, to calm things before it escalated, but he chose to go down a much riskier path. And honestly, it's really hard to feel sorry for Rocky. He just completely, I'm just being honest, honestly.
That's what I was going to say, too. But also, before that, I was going to say, it couldn't have been, I'm so glad it didn't get even worse. Because what if he accidentally hit the friend that was trying to break it up? What if he accidentally hit him? That could have been horrible, too. And that could have been another charge on him. And then you would have had real evidence right there then. And he would have been fucked for real. But, yeah, Rocky, you kind of did this to yourself, gang. That's why I said you didn't deserve it. That's why I kind of said earlier, like, bro, this dude did not deserve it, bro. He was being stupid, bro.
Rocky put himself in a situation where his entire future is now at risk, which ain't really uncommon for rappers.
Makes no sense,
unfortunately. Bro. But ASAP Rocky, of all people, being a crash out, like, I'm not saying that Rocky is a saint. Actually, he is a young nigga from Harlem, so kind of get it. But then again,
stupid, bro.
Like,
so
why?
Stupid, bro.
Now, Rocky's lawyer is basically claiming that the supposed victim is trying to capitalize on the dinero, and that wouldn't be too crazy of an angle. I mean, he is, after all, cooped up with a billionaire, so I guess her money is his money in a situation like this, right? I really don't know how the situation is going to end, but just a gut feeling.
I'm scared, bro.
It ain't looking good for ASAP Rocky. I think Rocky might actually face some type of repercussions that will set him back. It could be.
Yeah, I feel like the judge I feel like he's not going to beat this case, but the judge is going to be like a little lenient against him, and he's gonna get a couple years in prison. It might be double digits, but I know he's gonna get some years minimum. Cause, bro, there's no way you beat this with this evidence. I don't get it, bro. Oh, it's just something that we just haven't seen yet that makes the lawyer that confident. Like, oh yeah, we can beat this easily because this happened. And other than that, I don't see it, gang.
Time
I don't
in prison.
see it.
It could also be, him paying a massive amount in damages. Either way, it's going to have an impact on his life and career for sure.
Yes.
On the other hand, I have like another feeling, and that feeling is telling me that he might somehow get out of this unscathed, because let's not deny the influence that money, power, and fame could have on a situation like this. Rocky has a strong legal team behind him, and sometimes those factors can tip the scales in your favor, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Anyway, if you made it this far, how about drop?
Yeah, if you made it this far, you know what I'm saying? If it's your first time watching, hopefully it's not your last. Big made in the chat. Dang. Like, if it's not your first time, if it's your first time watching, you know what I'm saying? Might as well not make it your last, you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all for watching, stopping by. It means a lot to me. Go ahead, like this video, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below what else you want me to watch, react to. We're gonna try to aim for 5 likes on this video. 5. Y'all got 5 likes on y'all, don't y'all? Right? Y'all got 5 likes, man. That'll mean a lot to me. And subscribe, you know what I mean? On the way 200 subs mean a lot to me. And I'll see y'all next video, you know what I'm saying? Weezy out of here.